You just bit me.
On March 30th, 2024, an officer is on his usual patrol when he notices a car parked oddly in the middle of the road. Curious, he approaches the vehicle and sees a young woman asleep behind the wheel. Wanting to ensure everything is all right, he decides to investigate further.
Hello? Hey!
As he gets closer, he gently calls out to her, noticing she is a bit disoriented when she wakes up. She looks confused and seems to be trying to understand what's happening. The officer asks her to step out of the car so they can talk more comfortably. She agrees, though a bit reluctantly, and exits the vehicle.
What's that?
14, 6985.
What's going on?
Copy.
My tongue feels from tongue.
Okay, why don't you jump out so I can talk to you?
22, I'll take a second. It's occupied one time.
The officer notices she has a tongue ring and asks her a few questions to gauge her condition. She mentions living nearby, off a road called Hobalt. As they talk, he asks her to leave her phone and blanket in the car for now. She seems a bit flustered, but compiles, putting her phone in her pocket as requested. She mentions that she simply ran out of gas, explaining that this is why she stopped in the middle of the road. The officer listens patiently, wanting to ensure she is safe, and there are no underlying issues. Throughout the interaction, he remains calm and professional, guiding her through the process and ensuring she is all right before proceeding with any further steps.
21 feedback on it.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing, my tongue fell out. My tongue ring.
Your tongue ring? Why don't you jump out so I can talk to you? Where do you stay at?
Off Hobart.
At Hobart?
Yeah.
Okay, here, come on. Come on. Step out and talk to me. You okay?
Yeah.
Just leave your phone in the car, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we'll put it in your pocket for me. Here, step over here.
The officer asks the woman to put her phone away because it seems to be distracting her. He needs to talk to her and get a clear understanding of the situation. The woman explains that she ran out of gas about 20 minutes ago and is waiting for someone to help her. She mentions she is near her best friend's house, but she doesn't know the exact address.
So we could have a conversation because you're distracted by
We
it.
can have a conversation. What's
So
up?
what's going on?
I just ran out of gas. That's
How
it.
long ago did you run out of gas?
Like 20 minutes ago. I'm waiting on somebody to pull up. That's it.
Okay. You know where you're at?
Good. Yeah, it's my best friend's house.
And what's her address?
I don't know.
She assures the officer that she's not in any trouble, just waiting for someone to bring her gas. She seems a bit anxious and asks if the officer can give her a ride or help her arrange something. The officer, remaining focused on understanding the full situation, asks her to stay and talk instead of going back to her car. The woman expresses her frustration about the delay and mentions again that she's trying to get help for her car.
She lives on the street though.
Okay. So you ran out of
I
gas
just ran out
over
of
here?
gas. That's it.
The officer firmly asks for her phone to ensure she stays engaged in their conversation. He wants to make sure she gets the assistance she needs safely and promptly. The officer continues to gather information, aiming to find the best solution for her predicament.
I'm trying to find somebody to come and help me put some gas in my car.
Okay, can you hang up your phone?
Unless
so
you
I
want to
can-
give me a ride. You want to?
We can see about arranging that. I'm trying to talk to you.
You can give me a ride if you want to. If not,
The officer tries to keep the conversation going, but the woman becomes increasingly agitated. She keeps insisting that she is simply waiting for gas and nothing more. The officer warns her that if she doesn't cooperate, he might have to arrest her. He repeats this warning a few times, trying to make her understand the seriousness of the situation.
Let go,
you can't give
or
me
I'm going to arrest you. Let go, or I'm going to arrest
can't
you.
give
Let
me
go,
your
or I'm going to
phone.
arrest you. Let go. I'm going to arrest you.
that's not acceptable.
Okay, that's it.
What's your badge name? Make sure.
Yeah, what are we doing over here? I'm going to put it right here.
I'm just waiting on gas.
Okay, how much did you have to drink today?
The woman, frustrated, continues to assert that she is just waiting for someone to bring her gas. The officer asks her how much she has had to drink or smoke today. She denies consuming any alcohol or drugs, but the officer mentions that he smells cannabis coming from her car. This makes her more defensive, insisting that it doesn't matter and she's not doing anything wrong. The officer explains that she is parked in the middle of the road and blocking traffic. He points out that she was slumped over the wheel when he first approached, which raised concerns about her condition.
Nothing.
How much did you smoke today?
Nothing.
Why does your car smell like cannabis?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. I'm trying to talk to you.
It doesn't matter.
You're
trying
sitting
to talk
here
to
in the
me.
building.
I'm just trying to tell you. I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to pull up so I could get some gas, and that's it. That's all.
The woman explains that she is just tired because she just got off work. She says she is headed home to get some rest and mentions she lives off Hobalt, though she doesn't know the exact street she is currently on.
I'm sitting here for.
Okay, well,
That's it. You don't have to ask me like, oh, you have cannabis. You have. I don't have nothing. You could check my car.
Can I talk to you a second
I don't
here?
have nothing.
What's your name?
My name is Mia.
Mia. So the reason why
As the officer continues to talk to her, she reveals her name is Mia. He repeats the importance of understanding why she is parked where she is and the potential danger of blocking the road. Mia reiterates that she is simply waiting for gas, feeling tired, and just wants to get home.
I'm asking you, okay?
Because I'm sitting right here, right?
Can I finish my conversation with you?
Come on.
The reason why I'm asking you, okay, is yes, you're sitting in the middle of the roadway and you're blocking traffic, okay, but you're also slumped at the wheel, like you're asleep completely.
No, I'm just sitting here. I'm waiting. I'm tired. It's early in the morning. I just got off work. I'm tired.
Okay, where do you work at?
The officer listens patiently, understanding her frustration, but also emphasizing the need to ensure she is not a danger to herself or others on the road. The officer continues his conversation with the woman, who explains that she is at her best friend's house after dropping her off. She is clear that she doesn't feel the need to share every detail of her situation with him, insisting that it's her personal business. She reiterates that she is simply waiting for someone to bring her gas.
You didn't tell me that you're dropping her off.
It doesn't matter. I don't have to tell you that. That's none of your business. I'm just letting you know this is my best friend's house.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm trying.
I'm just telling you, I ran out of gas. It's not a problem. I'm waiting for somebody to bring me some gas, and that's it.
What time?
The officer tries to gather more details, asking about the time she got off work and when she dropped her friend off. The woman, visibly tired and frustrated, says she doesn't keep track of such details.
Did you get off at?
3.
Okay. And what time did you drop her off at?
I don't know. I don't keep tabs on that. I just came to drop her off.
Okay.
She emphasizes that she just dropped her friend off and is now waiting for gas, nothing more. The woman makes it clear that she doesn't want an extended conversation with the police. She is only interested in addressing what is immediately necessary and nothing extra. The officer points out that he noticed her slumped at the wheel with bloodshot and glassy eyes, and that her speech was slurred. These observations concerned him and led to his decision to investigate further.
And that's it.
Okay. I'm trying to have a conversation
Okay,
with.
we don't have to have a conversation. I don't talk to the police. I just, whatever is needed, is needed. But it's all the extra stuff, I'm not doing.
Okay.
I don't have to ask.
The reason why I'm asking you, okay, is because you're slumped at the wheel here. You got heavily bloodshot, glassy eyes, and you were slurring your speech.
Okay.
You normally slur your
That's
speech.
that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting.
The officer continues to question the woman, asking if she has smoked anything or taken any prescription medications. She denies using any substances and insists that the smell of cannabis in her car doesn't matter.
Nothing.
You didn't smoke anything.
I don't smoke.
Why does the inside of your car smell like cannabis then?
It don't matter. I don't smoke.
Okay, did you take any prescription medications?
No.
Okay. You want to do some tests so I can make sure you're safe?
The officer then asks if she's willing to undergo tests to ensure she's safe to drive, but the woman refuses, stating she doesn't need to drive as she plans to stay the night where she is. The officer explains that stopping in the middle of the road raises safety concerns, regardless of her reason for being there. He introduces himself as Officer Basiak and tries to assure her that he's not harassing her, just trying to understand the situation regarding the gas she needs.
To continue
No,
on
I
driving.
don't take none of that.
The woman remains defensive, repeating that she's only waiting for gas and feels like she's being harassed. She shows frustration with the officer's questioning and insists that she's safe. The officer maintains his position, emphasizing the importance of ensuring road safety and understanding why she's stopped where she is.
Is there a reason why you doing all this?
Yes, because I want to.
Over some gas?
You're stopped in the middle of the street.
Over some gas?
Pressure covering 20.
And I want to make sure.
Despite their back and forth, the officer tries to de-escalate the situation and find a resolution. He wants to ensure the woman gets the gas she needs without compromising anyone's safety on the road. He explains that he needs to check her vehicle due to suspicions about its contents, which further agitates the woman.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Here, stay over here. Stay over here. You're not free to leave.
Why?
You're being stopped for improperly
What
parking
am,
the
I,
roadway.
what am I being arrested for?
You're not being
I'm not
arrested
arresting you.
Okay,
You are
so
being
why
s-
that can't be in my car?
because
I know all my laws. Come on.
Because
You're not
I don't know
going to
what's in your
Come on.
vehicle.
You could check my vehicle. Go
Can I?
ahead.
Okay, why don't you
It
stand
don't
over here
fucking
for
matter.
me? Go stand over here for me.
At the end of the day, y'all can't check in my vehicle.
Go ahead,
without
stand
my
over here.
Permission. So it
Stand
don't
over
matter.
here for me, please.
And y'all can't take my phone away.
Let me ask you this.
The woman challenges the officer, asserting her rights and refusing to comply with his request to stand aside. She becomes increasingly frustrated and threatens to call someone she claims works for law enforcement. The officer tries to reason with her, asking if she will submit to a breathalyzer test to assess her sobriety. Tensions rise as the woman perceives the officer's actions as harassment. The officer, feeling his authority challenged, decides to arrest her for obstructing and resisting arrest. He commands her to put her hands behind her back, but she resists and the situation quickly turns physical.
I don't want to have to taser you.
Put your hands behind your back.
Cameras. Get on
Put
the
your
ground.
hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
We're gonna put you in.
Put your hands behind your back. Do it now! Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
The officer struggles to restrain her as she becomes more combative, eventually biting him in the scuffle. Despite the escalating resistance, the officer persists in his efforts to handcuff her and bring the situation under control.
Your back.
You just bit me.
We're fighting. Put your hands behind your back.
I got a taser you.
Do it now. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now.
She just bit me.
The woman's actions resulted in additional charges, including aggravated battery for biting an officer.
Stand up.
They be a racist.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
My dad's a police. Can you please call
Stand
him?
up.
Yeah, please call her. It's the like my dad's a police. Please, please. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's home. Tell him. I'm definitely pressing all the charges.
Yeah, and you've been a police officer. Good job. Take a
The woman pleads with the officers, feeling harassed and insisting she's waiting for her mom to bring gas. Meanwhile, the officers prepare to search her vehicle for any substances.
Please. Please, can I talk to you, please? Please, can I please talk to you? Can I please talk to you? I feel like they're harassing me.
What do you want?
I didn't even fight nobody. I'm not.
She wants to return home to her son, emphasizing her desire to cooperate, but the officer reassures her they'll manage the situation but insists she remains compliant. Mia complains about the discomfort of being restrained, feeling unfairly treated.
Yeah. Oh, you're
She reiterates she's just waiting for her mom to bring gas and feels unjustly accused of criminal intent despite her cooperation.
back up here, okay? We're gonna get you through this, but you need to remain cooperative. Lean back for me. I don't know why you would think it's.
Officer back there.
I don't know why you'd think it'd be okay to bite a police officer. Lean back.
Because y'all
Lean back.
harassing me.
Nobody's harassing you.
Y'all is. You know this
Watch
is
your
really
foot. Put your
tight.
foot in.
This is really tight.
Okay, I'll do. What?
I know-
Mia questions the officer's actions, feeling they were too aggressive when they restrained her. She defends herself, stating she was only trying to protect herself from being handled roughly. She emphasizes she's sober and merely waiting for her mom to arrive with gas.
We're beyond that now.
Because you guys are slamming me to the floor. Why wouldn't I try to defend myself?
And we told you.
Why wouldn't I?
Behind your back. That's it. That's it.
Put my hands behind my back for what? For some gas that I'm waiting on my mom to get? Y'all could.
Despite her protests, the officers insist on following procedures and maintain control of the situation, planning to explain their actions regarding her car.
Do the DUI test right now. I'm not drunk. I just got off work at 3 in the morning.
All right, let me see your wrist here. Come on, Sarge.
After biting the officer, Mia expresses concern about going to the hospital for treatment. She refuses, worried about potential infections. The officer attempts to clean the wound with wipes, taking precautions to avoid further harm. Mia's personal belongings, like her purse, are handled carefully as she's prepared to be transferred to another vehicle.
I'm gonna reach across you. Don't bite me, okay?
I'm not gonna bite you.
Huh?
I'm not gonna bite you.
Don't bite me. Lean back. You're gonna go in another car, okay? Bring your feet up. You go with softly, all right?
Miss, is this your purse?
Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to the channel for more such content in the future. Until then, stay safe and keep exploring.